Hello and welcome to yet another Outside Inside Star Citizen. Today we're going to talk about a bunch of stuff that they've shown in the video, and some of it is really emotional, some of it is really, I just have no words, and most of it is just meh. So let's just roll the intro and let's do this.
Hello, my name is Grumpy.
In 3.16, we're adding a whole new series of Caterpillar crash sites with exciting new puzzles and awesome environments to explore.
I mean, when you say puzzles, it's jumping puzzles and trip mine puzzles, right?
The dangers that the players are going to encounter in the new Caterpillar crash sites are the laser trip mines. There's a sense of some people have already been there and have rigged the crash sites.
No, there's a sense of you rigging those to make them harder for no reason, instead of making them better and different than each other. You're just rigging them with explosives, so we need to spend more time to get, like, I don't know, 11,000 AUAC. Okay.
Players will have to get really clever to find new ways to approach the Caterpillars or find ways to deactivate them, along with increased danger.
Wait, what is that? Is that an A-string Ibanez? Is that an Ibanez? It looks like an Ibanez. Dude, if you're gonna play an A-string, just play a proper A-string. Give me a second. Now this is a proper A-string guitar. Come on.
Comes increased rewards. So we really wanted to make use of the new loot system and give a reason to the players to explore these locations.
I mean, getting loot is fine, but like without the means to sell it, there's no point in gathering the loot, right? Because like I like basically didn't do any of the bunker missions since 3.14 or since the wipe, whenever it happened, and it was 15, right? I don't know. Anyway, like I still haven't, like I've done a few, and my inventory is completely clogged up with what? With bullshit that I'm not gonna use ever, and I can't sell it. Like, yeah, this is great, but why though? At least give us fucking items selling to shops or reselling items to shops so we can actually enjoy having loot systems in the game, so we can actually like profit from that.
Now that we produced those Caterpillar derelicts for 3.16, that was just the tip of the iceberg.
Tip of the fucking iceberg. How many times did they say that before? Alright, let's see what they have.
We had this long-term vision of a systemic, persistent kind of derelicts that can go on through the universe. We start looking at what the future could look like in the next few patches.
Oh, they have JPEGs. More JPEGs. Wonderful fucking JPEGs. But still, JPEGs. Alright, let me show you why I am not excited by this. So this is Star Citizen's channel on YouTube, and a post from June of 2016. I'm just gonna play it for a second here.
Welcome everyone, my name is Adam Weezer, and I will be your host this week for another installment of Loremaker's Guide to the Galaxy. For those unfamiliar, this is a show where a member of the lore team sits down and walks you through a specific star system, tells you a bit of the history, some of the stories.
Do you see the star system behind them? Mercury, Earth, Viking, Sol, Saturn.
that have occurred there, some of the science and other little tidbits about it. So you can kind of get educated on the entire galaxy that you'll be exploring in the PU and enjoying in Squadron 42. So this week we're going to go to an extremely important system for many reasons, a lot of them being historical and some just on its mere placement. It is one of only two systems that is directly connected to the Sol system. So as we look here on the map where we're starting, we're on Earth, and it's one of the systems we can just even pitch up here a little bit, and there you.
By the way, just so you know, there's a bunch of these, and you can go and search for Lore Maker's Guide to the Galaxy on Star Citizen channel, and you'll see a bunch of these. Anyway, let's continue.
You see the jump point that'll lead us to it. So today we are going to go and visit the Davian system. All right, so we're going to back out here, and as you can see,
what is this?
Besides
mechanic?
Croshaw, Davian is one of only two systems that is directly connected to Sol. Because of this, the Davian system is has notoriously difficult custom standards, just because not only is it one of the gateways to humanity's homeworld, it also lays on a very important and strategic trade route that connects Sol and Terra. So Sol and Terra, I believe, is like a five jump journey, which has to go through, which goes through the Davian system as kind of one of the quickest ways to get there. So let's zoom on in and take a bit of a closer look of this system. It's a 4-planet system with a K-type main sequence star at the center.
All right, let me stop it for a second. So, if you watched any of these videos, you would know that like every time they do one of these, they try to find the closest jump route from Earth or from Sol system. And that is why I'm not excited about any fucking JPEGs in Star Citizen, because they make this to like prove that they have more systems, even though we're never gonna get those. Like you like just go and watch those videos, you're gonna see fucking hundreds of systems. Never gonna get those. Pretty sure. I mean, not in like a 5-year fucking period. So I'm not excited by this. Anyway, let's hop back into the ISC.
We all grew up with the same kind of images. You can imagine why they crashed there. Was it hostile or not? Was it coming out from a fight? And then to imagine the second and the third life of them, it's captivating. It captures something like on an emotional level.
Dude. I'm so emotional now. Sorry guys. I just got overwhelmed with emotions for a second there.
Derelicts are a terrific way to explore visual storytelling in Star Citizen, and not only make the persistent universe feel more alive and lived in, but provide artists and designers alike opportunities to update and change what would otherwise be a static location into a dynamic and potentially dangerous experience for anyone that enters. But we're not done, because what would Inside Star Citizen be without a sprint report?
I don't know. A marketing video? An ad? A way to get more people into Star Citizen? And a way to make old backers give you more money? Maybe? Possibly? I mean, what do I know?
Let's get to it. Let's start things off with some of the continuing work for hospitals and the recent work in progress of Maria Pure of Heart, soon to be found on Hurston in the upcoming Alpha 317. While functionality will be similar to hospitals currently in the burst, you can see here the Hurston family-specific touches that will help you immediately know where you are when you wake up. Now, this hospital already feels like an extension of the CBD players are familiar with.
Oh, yay! More hospitals. I mean, yeah, okay, nice. But are you gonna fix this? Are you gonna fix all the headless bodies that are inside the, like, every fucking hospital room? Are you gonna fix any of the bugs that send you to the hospital for no fucking reason?
Work is also underway on Mercy Hospital for the once and future Levski, with gray box progress on the lobby, including nurse station, elevators, insurance and pharmacy booths, and more.
Excuse me. I was just playing with myself in my own head until we get server meshing and Pyro and Levski back, so we can have the Levski hospital. So we don't need to look at the JPEGs. Although, I must say, it looks mighty fine. But still, not even close to being done. So why? Why, Jared? Why?
Let's switch gears now over to mining gadgets, which the EU PU team has now successfully completed the full loop for, and is just tweaking and bug fixing ahead of its release in the upcoming Alpha 3.17.
Oh, so yeah, the thing that you should have gave us in 3.16, but you didn't, because fuck us, right? Because, like, you literally said that it's gonna be released in 3.16, and during 3.16, you fucking postponed it. Okay, we already know how it works, so why even make a video about this?
It starts simply with buying a mining gadget at any shop that carries it and bringing it back to your ship to place in its local inventory, in this case, our prospector. Now take off, find yourself a mining deposit, and scan it like normal.
Jared, do you even play the game? I mean, I know you're a family man and you are, I don't know, like 50 or something, so yeah, you're probably not even a gamer, but does anybody fucking play the game? Do you know that, like, the scanning mechanics are not working? Like, they are mostly not working, or they're janky as fuck. Like, scan it as normal? Jesus.
Next, we're going to pull our mining gadget out of the ship's local inventory and equip it into our personal, because it's time to go out and land on the rock like we're Bruce Willis in Armageddon. Or Ben Affleck. Or in my case, the crazy Russian. Once we get there, we're going to place our device, in this case an Ocunis model specifically designed to reduce instability, and then adjust our waveform accuracy to at least 90% before we activate and leave.
Did any of you catch how awkward that was for them to film because of the EVA mechanics? Did any of you realize how much of a pain in the fucking ass is this gonna be to just do? And in the end, the reward is like not even there, because you're gonna have lowered resistance, but you're gonna have like the instability is gonna go higher. So what is the fucking point in leaving your ship? Just use the consumables. I mean, I still don't get this.
Then, when we return to the ship and recheck our scanning results, we can see our instability has now been cut down to 0.54, while our resistance has bumped up to a 0.28. Yeah, everything's got a price. It's at this point that you can mine, break apart, and collect like usual, and in many cases, even recollect your mining gadget to be used again in the future. It's a fun new wrinkle that's ready to go for Alpha 3.17 at the end of this quarter.
Or maybe we're just gonna delay it again. Like, seriously, guys, come on.
Meanwhile, the vehicle experience team has been experimenting in the world of maybe kinda can we do this, with testing the viability and operability of cluster missiles that you can see here.
Maybe kind of what? Like, the Rattler missiles are classified as like cluster missiles. So what do you mean maybe kinda if we can do this? Shoulda, woulda, never coulda. What? Like, seriously?
As well as cluster bombs, where one breaks apart into many, and as you can see here, because of the systemic nature underlying every aspect of Star Citizen, the explosion of one ends up knocking subsequent drops off their targets. It's safe to say more testing and prototyping will be needed before the team considers adding such munitions to the persistent universe proper.
I mean, that's fun and all, but like, why not just give us bombs for like Gladiuses and other ships, like for smaller ships? Why do we have to have the A2 to drop bombs? Like, he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down, and the whole crowd goes so loud. He opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. He's choking out. Yeah, I'm gonna stop. Just to speed things up a bit, they showed us the interior of the Vulture, and yeah, it looks fine. It's like, okay, but like, as you may know, like, I am owner of the Vulture, or the JPEG of Vulture, and I'm waiting for the ship for quite some time now. But Jesus, like, I don't care about the interior. Yeah, I guess it's fine. It looks nice, and it's a Drake design, even though I don't see enough like exposed wires. But like, could you show us the mechanics of how it's gonna work actually? Because if it's not if it's gonna be another reclaimer, well, fuck that. I'm just gonna like CCU it to something else, or sell it, or I don't know what. Like, and please, if it's another fucking laser, if it's a fucking salvage laser instead of like doing actual stuff within the salvage mechanics, I am gonna be so fucking pissed off.
We've also got this look at continuing gray box progress on the RSI Scorpius, where one sprint was for completing the main body and carving out space for all the components, weapons, lockers, and more, because there's a lot to pack into a ship of this size. And then another sprint where it's a bit further along the gray box phase.
Yay! Another overpowered ship that's probably gonna get nerfed to the ground as soon as the sales are done.
Work also continues on the Hull A as the team focuses on finalizing more intricate details of the extending and retracting cargo grid in the middle and the engine assembly at the rear. And then the Banu Merchantman continues its early white box explorations for its massive interior, including the engineering section, which should have lots of nice movement to it when it's all said and done, as well as a small brig that's currently located towards the front of the ship that will continue to evolve with more of its trademark Banu curves as white box phase continues.
And it's official, guys. They have fixed trading, and trading is gonna be so profitable now, and you're gonna make so much money out of it that like you're gonna need the hull and the merchantman. So I mean, they look nice, like, yeah, but what are we gonna do with them? How are we gonna trade with them? Are we gonna actually make a lot of money? Are you gonna make some gameplay loops for the traders so they don't need to invest their own money and like lose it at some point, so they could just work for another company inside Star Citizen, or what?
And before we leave ships this week, as some folks may have guessed from a recent newsletter sneak peek, the Drake Corsair has begun its journey through the ship pipeline with this look at early white box progress for its exterior, and we're going to continue to follow along with this progress as this most recent creation by the legendary Jim Martin goes from concept to reality throughout this year.
Dudes, like, yeah, I'm also an owner of this JPEG, of the Corsair JPEG, but like, can we please get more like game loops? Just like introduce more things instead of like making spawn closets and stuff like that. Could you announce, like, this is the first IAC of this year, and you haven't announced any of like new game loops or any different game mechanics? And I mean, showing us Pyro in the end, which you can see right now on the screen, it's fine, it looks nice, but we're not gonna get Pyro before we get server meshing, so what is the point of showing us this now? Are we gonna get server meshing and Pyro in the next patch? No, we're gonna get it maybe in September, maybe, but like probably in 2022. Or no, 2023. What year is this? Yeah, 2023. Jesus fucking Christ. So, I mean, I don't know, like, this was a real fucking letdown for me, because, like, I waited for ISC to come back for, I don't know, a month or more, and, like, it's just lackluster. Yeah, they showed us everything about this. Like, all the mechanics that we already knew, they just, like, showed us those again, like, the mining fucking gadgets, and, like, no, that's it. There's nothing else. They didn't show us anything else. Well, the cluster missiles, which are in, like, whatever box phase or whatever concept phase right now. So, what was this? Another promotional video to sell a bunch of ships? Yeah, that's basically it. And yeah, that's it. I mean, on that note, that's it for today, guys. I have nothing else to say about this. So thank you for watching, and thank you to my patrons for supporting the channel. I love you guys, I really do. And if you want to become a patron, there's gonna be a link down in the description of the video. Why am I pointing at my penis? I don't know. And there we go. And yeah, don't forget to bring a towel when you're traveling through space. Weirdest fucking ending ever. Give us more game loops, please, CAG. Game mechanics or anything, just something to fucking do. Star Citizen is really boring right now. Like, once you played for a couple of months, it just gets fucking stale and boring. Just give us more things, please. Thank you. And I love you, and goodbye. Mwah.